Hi everyone, I'm Jerry Ilaud and welcome to OLERN, where we share our personal experiences to help you grow your business. And today I'm with the Director of Consult Asia, Miss Donna May Tombok.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are.
Hi Donna.
Hello.
Nice to have you here.
Yes, always a pleasure to be with you guys. Yeah.
Okay, so as you grow your business, definitely you'll have employees,
Yes.
diba? And from time to time, we encounter what we call negative or pessimistic employees.
Yes.
Those employees na, diba, when you propose a solution, sinasabi nga nila, they'll always find a problem in every solution.
Yes. Totoo.
And sometimes it's
Something you can sweep off the rug, but sometimes talagang nadadamay na lahat.
yes.
Ng tao. So,
Kumbaga, it drains the energy of everyone. So,
nakakahawa kasi yun eh.
yes. So how do we handle if ever there are these negative employees, pessimistic employees? How do we handle them?
Just like with any other problem, you confront it. You address the problem right away. So you talk to the person. You invite them to an office na private. You always reprimand in private, or just have them go out siguro pag lunch or dinner. So parang may one-on-one connection with that person. And then you ask how the person is, baka may pinagdadaanan, yung ganyan. And then you i-enumerate mo na, kasi ganito yung nangyayari. Napapansin ko sa office, medyo lahat na lang ng sinasabi ko or sinasabi ng office mate mo, you find a way to shut it down. So, may nakikita ka ba na hindi namin nakikita? Kasi kung meron, please let me know so we could work together for this. So, make them own a project or something that would help them show you, a way to improve themselves. So, tas pag ganon, yung bola wala na sa'yo. Nasa kanya na to prove. And then, if the person really have a better way of solving things, hindi lang siya marunong mag-voice out ng feedback na medyo maayos. Then maybe, you could work on that. Pero kung hindi talaga, like, nahahawa na yung performers, and marami na nagre-resign because of that person, then you have to make the hard decision to ask the person to consider other options aside from your company. And if that doesn't work, then you create, siguro individual development plan, and in terms of the negativity issue, and then progressive disciplinary action pa rin, and then know when to say goodbye.
Okay.
Kasi this is business. This is not friendship na unconditional positive regard dapat.
Yeah.
Hindi for every person that you lose because of that negative person, it's a big loss to the company.
Yeah.
So you have to make a decision to let the person go.
Yeah.
Twin notice.
Yeah, very important yun.
Legally, take care of it. Yun.
Yeah. I like what you said na, kumbaga, make that person part of the solution. Kasi sometimes people, di ba, yung mga employees natin, sometimes they are very enthusiastic. They have this great idea. Kaya lang probably hindi given the chance, di ba, to voice it out. And yun nga, nabo-voice out nila in a wrong way. Di ba? So if you make that person part of the solution, somehow ask him kung anong better way of doing things. And sinasabi mo na sa kanya na yung bola, no? So probably that person has a better solution. And most probably, if that happens, that you will get the support, the 101% support of that person, di ba? Kasi idea niya yun.
Oo. So, yan, siya yung magiging cheerleader for that. Tapos, the other episode I mentioned by Josh McDowell that, discipline without relationship would lead to rebellion. But in this case naman, it's really discipline without relationships leads to bitterness, anger, and resentment. That makes them negative. So, baka naman kasi symptom siya of a bigger problem.
Okay.
So, yung pagiging negative nito employee, it's a symptom of poor management or poor leadership skills. Or it could be an indication of, some politics in the organization, and since walang avenue to air that out or opportunity to to express, their opinions and be heard. Kaya nag-iingay sa likod. Parang passive-aggressive lang.
Okay,
Ganon.
okay. So, if that is the case, then really talking to that person, no, uncovering the real issue ng tao na yon would really help.
Yes.
Because for all we know, may point siya o kaya sabi mo nga symptom of a bigger problem that you need to address as an organization.
Could be rin that you are the problem as a supervisor.
Yeah, pwede
So,
din.
hindi mo lang alam. So, you have to be honest. Come on. I mean, it's a possibility. And when that happens, you have to be professionally mature enough to acknowledge, move on. It's not about you, it's about the organization.
Yes, very true. And you mentioned lastly was the twin notice. Diba? That is very important. You don't just say you're fired. Okay?
Wala tayo sa Amerika, my
Wala tayo
friends.
sa Amerika nun. It's very important that you give two notices. Can you
Notice to explain.
Yeah, so ano ba yung twin notice?
First, you have to let the person know, notice to explain
Notice to
muna.
explain.
So, NTE, ano yung nangyari, bakit ganon. So, it's really unpacking the situation coming from that other person. And then, once you receive that reply, and then you give the notice, yung decision. Then you go from there. Of course, marami pa pinagdadaanan yan, alam mo naman dito sa Philippines. It could be contested, and usually, the NLRC or DOLE, they usually, so we have to be very careful when phrasing reasons why we let employees go. But as much as possible, if you have the opportunity to build a relationship from the start, you create that. Kasi mas naiiwasan yung problems in the end if you could talk to the person as a person, not as an employee. And going back then, way before, like we were talking about earlier, hindi talaga madali mag-spot ng negative employees sa interview pa lang. Kasi hindi siya nagsa-surface sa interview. Usually, it surfaces after nilang ma-regularize.
Yung mga problema after regularization lumalabas.
Pero yung mga first few times, pasikat pa or team player pa. And then, nagiging comfortable na, nagiging comfort zone na nila, and then it starts to happen. So, to prevent that from happening really is to build the relationship, connect with the employee, and always find the time to mentor and coach them. Kasi once na they feel na they're neglected or they would create their own culture and they would create their own diskarte, and when that happens, sobrang layo na nila dun sa culture and na gusto nyo for the company.
And it's very hard kung sakaling ganun ang mangyari.
The best thing to do is really overhaul the culture. Kaya important ang training.
That's true.
Interventions, it's not limited to training. Yung 30 or 1 hour workshop or 1 day workshop, it's not limited to that. It could be executive coaching kasi baka yung boss yung problema, or it could be one-on-one coaching with the employees. It could even be group therapy. Baka naman the entire organization is undergoing grief. Kunwari, nag-resign yung top management or nawalan ng 300 seats or pag-BPO, ganyan. O kaya yung may nag-pull out na big client. So people are grieving, and we need to have, usually third party or even the HR can do that, intervention to just have them grieve and have them talk it out, and then baka doon ma-address din yung negativity. Baka kaya negative kasi may nangyari. So then if you address that, hopefully mabawasan or magkaroon sila ng avenue to express it and turn it into something positive.
Nice. Again, this is Jerry Ilaw, the founder of OLERN. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let us know. Just comment below. See you in the next video.